So, the Undisputed Kingdom. As we all know, at World's End, Adam Cole was revealed as the devil. And we sat here and a lot of people sent in their questions going, why is Wardlow there? Why is Samoa Joe? Why did they work together to help out Samoa Joe win the title when both Wardlow wanted the title, Adam Cole wanted the title? What is happening here? Well, they all come out and here's the gist. One, they got a brand new theme song. Yes. It's pretty great. I'm pretty sure Mikey Ruckus did it. So I'm just going to shout out Mikey Ruckus because he does great stuff. Two, Adam Cole basically said that MJF was awful and he wanted to put a stop to it. So he did. Three, he basically says MJF is dead. He's no longer showing up here. We're not going to see him anymore. And this was all about not just he said that first it was about going for the AEW World Championship, but that it ended up being about a man that he wanted to tear apart completely. And then when it came to Wardlow, who was looking all sleepy-eyed in the background, basically they have made some sort of agreement so that Wardlow wins the AEW World Championship from the guy that they helped win the AEW World Championship, Samoa Joe. And then after that, he is going to give the title to Adam Cole. What did you think of this? I explained that right, didn't I?
You got it. You got it right on the money, Denise. Last Saturday at World's End, Christian lost his championship. Daddy Dinosaur came in, handed him his contract. He got it and took the championship. Adam Cole said, I'm going to do the same thing that Christian did. Okay, this could hit potentially, but I just saw someone do it, so it doesn't hit that hard for me. Denise. Okay, so eventually they say all that, and then Jay White comes down and he's like, you guys disrespected me. Revenge. I'm gonna beat you guys up. Him and the Guns come down. They fight. Whatever. And then Acclaim comes down. They also fight. At the end of the segment, Denise, I was like, the Undisputed Kingdom are losers. Let me explain to you why. They powdered out so fast. I was like, okay, you guys spent all this 3 months building this mystery like you guys are these badass. You're destroying fools, beating guys up, doing all this mystery. And then in one segment, you guys are powdering out and running like some little girls. I thought you guys were about the heat. I thought you guys were about the smoke. Soon as the smoke comes, you're out of here talking about holding your championships and scurrying away like some little chumps. Wardlow standing in the back. He's talking about, I'm going to take you're going to win the championship, but then when I'm back, you're going to give it to me. But you were just talking about you didn't want to be pushed around. The reason that you hate MJF because he pushed you around so much and made you give up all the opportunities, but you're back being a little bitch like you just said you weren't. What is this? I'm not threatened by this group at all after what I saw today. If I'm anybody, you saw Jay White, he came immediately out and was like, y'all are a bunch of bitches. Like, what's going on here? Challenge right now. And what did they do? They ran. Your leader can't even stand up. What kind of a threat of a team is this when that fool's sitting down? Oh, here comes somebody. Let's help our leader up. Help him up. Help him get out of the ring. You guys are not a threat. You're a bunch of losers. And Wardlow's supposed to be the baddest one here, and you guys are treating him like a little lapdog. Peace out. I thought all of it was destroyed in one night. It's crazy.
Oh my God. How do I follow that up? Reg, look, here's the thing. When you started off saying that you thought they came across as losers, at first I was like, okay, I get some portions of it, but when you kind of ran it down like that, if I were to make a counter argument, it would be very difficult because you're right on a lot of what you just said right now, point blank. I'm more so confused, and maybe somebody else can explain it to me, but I'm confused as to why they helped Samoa Joe win, but then they couldn't come up with it seems like there was more in it for Samoa Joe than there was for them. What was in it for them helping out Samoa Joe? Am I missing something? Like, why didn't they say, okay, we're going to help you out, Samoa Joe, but here's the but. you then have to make your first challenger be against Wardlow. If that's the plan, if the plan is to have Wardlow win the championship so that Adam Cole can just take it, then that would mean that there should have been some deal in place. And remember, Reg, I had said, when you were asking me, why did Adam Cole and Samoa Joe work together? I said my prediction was, I'm assuming that Samoa Joe is going to owe Adam Cole a championship match. And I'm sorry, but now to me, that still makes more sense than this. And he could have even done something where he's like, okay, clearly I can't compete right now, so I can cash it in. I don't know, cash it in and have Wardlow basically, fight on my behalf. And then once I'm better, he's going to give me the championship. But here's the thing. So there's two things. One, you're right. This is very, very reminiscent of what we just saw with Christian Cage and Luchasaurus and Killswitch. And we got this entire month storyline that we've been talking about in regards to this. Now, here's the thing. Here's the bright side. And I don't even know if it's a bright side, but here's the bright side in all of this. Wardlow was looking all sad, looking all down in the dumps, really just not looking like he's having the best day. I'm assuming that Wardlow has had a plan up his sleeve this entire time. I think he has planned to align himself with Adam Cole and these guys and is acting like he is going to do what Adam Cole said, when in reality, he's going to use these guys to help him get the title.
You didn't even believe that yourself, Denise. At the end there, you were like, no. I really do think that's Wardlow's portion in all of this. But that's the thing, though. I don't think Wardlow is going to become AEW World Champion. Right. So then what's the point? What is the point? That's all I'm saying. Yeah, Adam Cole made it like, okay, Wardlow's going to climb the ladder and fight all the, no, shouldn't he go immediately to Samoa Joe? Shouldn't that be the end game here? But no, Adam Cole's like, he's going to work and fight and eventually be the AEW champion. Then when he is, I'm going to beat him. And I was just like, that doesn't make any sense at all. Samoa Joe is just on an island with his championship, with his feet kicked up for what you guys did. How much sense does that make? Who wins in this battle? I don't know.
I don't think I really know either, but we're going to figure this all out. I will say this. I did like Jay White coming out there and being like, it was you guys.
Yeah.
And seeing this little Bullet Club acclaimed moment that we got, they didn't necessarily make amends by any means, but they also didn't fight each other either. I was very happy to see the Acclaimed back, but it really just seems like, again, just like Jay White said, they were just collateral. But here's a real bright side, Reg. You know what? I do have a bright side in all of this. I'm excited to see what Jay White is going to look like in terms of storylines and whatnot now that him and MJF are done.
Mm-hmm. Coming out of this, I'm like, who is he going to take on? Somebody in the Undisputed Kingdom? Now I keep wanting to say United Kingdom, like they're the UK. Is he going to take somebody in the Undisputed Kingdom against Roderick Strong, against Wardlow? Again, I don't know. That could work, but yeah, I'm kind of interested in that. I think they might be teasing a 6-man with him and the Guns against the Undisputed Kingdom. Maybe 8. I really don't know. But yeah, I think coming out of this, he needs to be in the main event scene, Denise, like what he did in the Continental Classic and what he did coming off that match with MJF. I think he showed where he needs to be positioned.
Yeah, I agree with that. I've been expecting a lot more for him. But anyways, I just don't think that Wardlow is going to get the title. I don't think that him and Adam Cole are ever going to have a moment where either of them become champions. I just feel like
you don't
right
think
now,
Adam Cole either?
Not this year anymore. I thought it last year. I don't see it happening this year. Whoa. I think that this year, because I'm thinking in terms of, okay, who's the person, and we're going to talk a lot more about this person later, but who's the person that made at least 5 mentions? I might have lost count. I don't know how many mentions, but made multiple mentions of going for the AEW World Championship. That was Swerve.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like he is going to be the one to defeat Samoa Joe and become champion. And then after that, he's going to be doing his thing. By then, I'm expecting that Will Ospreay is going to be champion by 2024. If he's not, I'm going to be like, Tony, what are you doing, man? How's Will Ospreay not a champion right now? Like, let's freaking go. I need to see Will Ospreay as a champion. And so I'm looking at that and I'm going, that's it. Those are my 2 champions for the year. That's all I've got.
With time, Denise, yeah, you're making some valid points. Like, when would Adam Cole even have the opportunity to do that? Like you said, I'm right following along with your saying Samoa Joe to Swerve to Will Ospreay. Like, that feels like the perfect transition. Ospreay and Swerve need to be champions at some point here. And like, where does Adam Cole fall in that? Where does MJF fall when he does whatever he does? Like, there's a lot of questions kind of to be answered. And if we're talking totem pole and falling, Adam Cole is not in the top 3 for me for next AEW World Champion. So
no, for me, it's Swerve, it's Will Ospreay. And if I were to throw in another name, I don't really have another one right now. That's it. That's really it. Of course, Jay White's somebody that I would like to see as champion.
Bryan Danielson?
I've given up on that, man. I've given up on that.
Okay,
I've been wanting to see Bryan Danielson hold gold in AEW, but it doesn't seem like he wants to. So it seems like I'm almost given up on that. Although I feel like he needs to be before this is all like over and done with.
Right. At least one little run, a month or 2 or something, just to be like, all right, we had an AEW World Champion, Bryan Danielson, before he's gone, just to put it on the record. And because it's Bryan Danielson. But yeah, I just feel like he doesn't care so much. Just care, Bryan. Just one more.
Enjoyed that clip that you just saw. That was a clip from my podcast, Speak Now Pro Wrestling. You can go ahead and watch the entire episode by checking out the links in the description box. Until next time, I'm Denise Salcedo, and please do not forget to subscribe to the channel. Catch you on the next one.